Hello you guys, it's Miss Latham. I wanted to go over the hypotenuse leg theorem real quick and just do a few examples with you off of your notes. So let's get started. Remember, hypotenuse leg can only be used when we have right triangles because only right triangles have a hypotenuse. So here are the notes that I sent you, and let's fill these out. So here we have two right triangles. It says if the hypotenuse, now remember the hypotenuse is the side that is straight across from the right angle. So for these two it would be BC is congruent to, and here's this hypotenuse, EF. And then two of the legs have to be congruent. And remember, the legs are the other two sides of a right triangle. So in this case, we have BA, or AB, is congruent to DE. Then I can say that those two triangles are congruent by the hypotenuse leg theorem. It is that simple. Let's look at this first proof we have here. Alright, so they did the left side of the statements for us. So they say given LNP and MNP are right triangles, and we have that right angle, so if you wanted to go ahead and put your little box over there, that would be cool. And that was given. It says ML is congruent to MN, so ML is right here. That's congruent to MN, and that is also given. So let's look at what else we have. We got right triangles. We got the hypotenuse being congruent. And they also have this leg that they both share. So MP is congruent to MP, and it is the ever popular reflexive property. So now I can say that triangle LNP is congruent to MNP by the hypotenuse leg theorem. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, let me get that lined up. It says given triangle WVX and YZX are right triangles. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this little happy right angle mark there. So let's write that down. Triangle WVX and triangle YZX are right, I'm going to abbreviate because I'm running out of room, triangles, and that is given. They also tell us that WV is congruent to YZ. So let me come over here. WV right here is congruent to YZ right here. Boom. That is also given. But wait, there's more. We also have that X is the midpoint of WY, and that is also given. And what does that mean? That means that this is the middle. So this segment is congruent to this segment. I'm going to mark that up. So I know that WX is congruent to XY. And how do I know that? By the definition of midpoint. All right, so I have the hypotenuse being congruent. I have the legs being congruent. So I can say what I'm trying to prove here, that triangle WVX is congruent to triangle YZX, and that is by the hypotenuse leg theorem. And that was basically the guided notes for hypotenuse leg. But what I'm going to do right now is on the sheet that said a homework or something like that. There it is. You had this sheet that I also sent that said congruent triangles, homework 6. I'm going to look at number 6 with you because it's using the hypotenuse leg theorem. And then we'll be done. All right. So just to reiterate, this is all Unit 4 congruent triangles, homework 6, number 6. It says given, and we have triangle ABC and triangle DCB are right triangles. That's given. They've already put my little 90-degree marks over here, so that's wonderful. All right, they also give me that AB is congruent to DC. So let's go over here and mark that up. So AB is congruent to DC, and that's the hypotenuse, and I know it is because it is directly across from that right angle. All right, what else do I know? Well, I can see that these two triangles share a side right here. So I know that BC is congruent to BC, and that is by the reflexive property. So we have hypotenuse, we have leg. What can we say? I can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB, and that is by the hypotenuse leg theorem. And for the next assignment, they're going to be putting, or you'll be putting, all of these beautiful congruent triangle theorems together. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later.